Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Eternal 7 stream. We're back online with our low-level build creation. All right, yeah, just give me a second here. I was checking the stream online. Yeah, I've been continuing to have audio issues. But during the last stream, the game audio wasn't going through. Just me yapping and playing the game, but I don't know, that seems to be an OBS issue. Sometimes it doesn't pick up the video game audio, but I just need to be cognizant of that. The previous times it happened, I caught it as it went down. But yeah, so I'm gonna also increase the volume of the game audio a little bit. We'll see how that plays out. All right. Yeah, we're back, guys. And actually, we're doing an early morning stream. It's not that early; it's 10 o'clock here. But unlike a usual midnight shenanigans, today when we invade, we might actually get to play against normal people if we do any sort of invasions. What I mean by normal people is not somebody that's like lagging as if they're playing from the other side of the world, which is it could be the type of players we encounter in the middle of the night. Not their fault. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna run through here a little bit. We have quite a lot of runes that we're gonna go and spend. I'm gonna probably just buy a bunch of strings. It's time to start like fitting out the build. This build is desperately needed to do some farming, actually, especially for our PvP stuff. I haven't really had a chance to do that. We've pretty much been playing the game, as you see. I haven't played while offline on this build. All the episodes that we've been putting together is what we've got. There's nothing on this build that's been cheated in or acquired illegitimately so far. All of our items and consumables are honest. What the hell is that in front of me? I never noticed that. It's like a rock of some sort. There's a couple enemies here we can take care of. During the last stream, we were stuck on the NPC in the Church of the Crusade with the Queeline, the Fire Knight. He kicked my ass pretty good there for a while. Matter of fact, most of the episode, I think, was pretty much fighting the guy. But I did look it up afterwards, and I do believe that we can use his weapon. So when we actually get to the Shadow Keep and take him out, I always like giving him the Iron Occultation. He will give us his weapon. I also did take a look at something else too. I was concerned about the thing. There is a Dragon Breath here in the DLC that we can use, the Ghost Flame Breath. It's a very powerful one, actually. It does magic damage and also causes frost. I've actually never used that breath, even though I have a couple of other Dragon Communion build characters. I've never really PvP'd too much with them. I do have a Lamenter character that's like level 110 or something like that. That's my only experience with the Lamenter. I think that's pretty much the last bracket in which the Lamenter is useful. Because I still need the Arcane, even at 110. But that guy does the physical stuff. So he uses the Max Gate for breath. I've never actually used the Ghost Flame Breath. Alright, I'm gonna back out of here. We're gonna be coming back and clearing out these forges later on. They're not that challenging. There's no bosses here really. You just kind of have to get through the level, and there's just regular enemies in here. The big highlights are like the golem guys, but we don't really have to kill them to progress through that. And once you know how to kill them, you can't kill them even at low levels. It's just time consuming. Stay here. Jeez, killing this thing is a fucking pain in the ass. Alright. Okay, well, we excited some of the enemies here, so. What do we want to do next? I can't really use the map right now. Kind of reached our destination there. I'm hearing more scarabs somewhere. You gotta be careful when you go into these fights. I mean, again, it's not a big deal if we die. Should probably fight Dane. Yeah, I don't understand. Where's the grave gear? Okay, there it is. I got confused here for a second. We should probably fight Dane. Actually, Dane's weapon is a critical weapon that we want to get. I'm first gonna go and spend my runes. But yeah, Dane's the martial arts that he gives us. The nice thing about them is they only have a weight of 1 Miyazaki. So they're going to be really good for us to have when we go in like the Lamented or the Dragon forms. Just checking if we have anything new here.
You must only search for the uncanny.
Yeah. As far as like the main game is concerned, we are the fire giant. We could go and do that too. I don't really have a good plan for today's stream. I just wanted to play. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. Oh, barbarians. Oh, we've been going through these suckers. Alright, so we have the strings now. I'm just gonna get as many as I can. This is the nice thing too, you know, now that we're in the DLC, you do get a lot, I mean a lot of runes in the DLC. Alright, let's go and kill Dane, and then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna circle up to here. I think the next destination is here. So we're gonna go on the underside here. There's another pest, what do you call it, forager guy we can pick up a cookbook from. And then we're gonna go into the underneath and into this area here and eventually get in this map. So that's gonna unlock the map here. And then maybe we could work our way towards the dragon pit, is what I'm thinking. There's also another NPC we need to kill for the claws. The claws, we won't be able to use in our dragon forms, unfortunately, because they require 13 strength. What do you call it? The beast claws or whatever. But we could create a higher level version of the character and respec him. Or unless we do like double sword steel gaming, which I would like to avoid if we can. So for this guy, do that. Let's think. What do we want to do with him? I mean, I think just the usual crap. I'm gonna use a rune arc real quick. I don't think the rune arc applies here because I think we invade him when we challenge him, but we're gonna find out. The key to this fight is really just being patient. Trying to think. You just kind of have to use the rot, poison, and the bleed. But he is very aggressive. I'm trying to think, is there something I can do otherwise? Maybe. Oh, actually, we could try. Can we actually use our bike spear? Only if we're rune arc, I think. Yeah. Pick up through a rune arc, we can. Otherwise, I have to swap. Yeah, I have to swap out the strength talisman through the dex one. But that is something we can try. Instead of using the rotten battle hammer, we could use the ants for our first part of the fight. That's totally an option of something we can try. But let's try this for now. I don't know if we can punish him. No, we'll be able to use that seal. That's the thing. Yeah, I forgot. Let's see how this goes. So I guess the first question is, are we rune arc when we go in? We are rune arc. Now the question is, do we even lose the rune arc if he killed us? Which we'll probably die a few times here. Like NPC fights are just notoriously difficult at this level range. Yeah, don't get hit by that. Okay, we got the poison on him. Took a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. What's also interesting, by the way, it should be pointed out. So, another reason why you really want his weapon is it's busted on Flame Arc Infusion. Oh my god, I can't do anything here. I mean, so far this is going really well for us. Want to do this? Yeah, bathe in the poison. No! I tried to and then I panicked. Okay. Oh my god, that was quick. Jeez. So we have our full kill cover too. This is not like an invasion thing. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna let the regen take place. I think the rot might kill him here. Yeah, you do that. Back up. Okay, I can't believe we first tried this. That worked really well. Yay! Most importantly, we get his weapon. You get another one at the end of the DLC, but that over there is going to be much more challenging, like the multi-NPC fight. I think that's going to be a stuck point for us. I don't know if we can do that part. Matter of fact, that might be harder than killing Consort Gun. I don't know that for a fact, but I suspect it will be. Yeah, so this weapon art, this weapon, really strong, really good on flame art infusion, which is basically what we want for it. You want to use the Palm Blast on it. I don't know why, but I think it's the Palm Blast that's kind of busted at flame arts. Alright, so what we said next is we're going to go up there. We'll do that. I'm going to put a marker here on the map for us. So there is an NPC right over here that we want to fight, like right in this area. What I was mentioning earlier. But we'll come back to that. So in this area, we're just gonna run right through it right now. We're not gonna be really fighting or clearing it out. There's not much here. There's a couple items that we can pick up, and I'll just try to grab them as we go along. The most notable is obviously the cookbook and the pet guy. There's these guys over here. There's heal from afar. I don't know if our build can actually do heal from afar. Yeah, there's a couple other bloodstone shards there, but not worth the trouble for us right now. And these birds, they're weak to holy, so you want to use a holy weapon against them. Knock yourself out. They're pretty easy to kill. But there's a lot of them. And that's why I say, like, it's just better to just run through the area instead of trying to muck around with them. There's the other cookbook. Here there's an item. I think it's one of the Graveyard armor pieces. We're just going to grab it in a moment. So basically the armor that we're wearing, these are pants for it. Smithing stone, so nothing really useful besides the stuff that we already got. I thought it was a first blade. I'm gonna sit down at the grace for a second. Yeah, we don't really have anything here. Yeah, we won't be able to use this. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'll keep the Palm Blast on right now. We'll have to redo the build for the inventory at some point. Get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Ultra only +1. Oh, where's this guy? Upgraded one. We can start going for the DLC ones too. So these ones are actually remarkably useful at low level. You know, if you go against the bleed build and having the upgraded version of this makes a huge difference. Or putting this on when you're going against madness or sleep. Which you will encounter a lot, even at super basic low levels, because you're fighting over level phantoms all the time. So definitely highly recommend using these, or getting all of them, and using them as needed. Okay. I'm gonna just go grab the map. So on the way to the map, actually, before we do that, actually, let's try the pants, by the way. So much lighter, but we're losing 5 boys. Yeah, not worth it. Let's see what they look like at least. They don't look very similar, but I like it better. Okay. The bracelets we'll be able to get actually pretty quickly. Oh yeah. So on the way to there now. Let's see here. There's a couple golems ahead of us. And we will kill them, I think. I don't know, should I be bothering them? I think they respawn. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if they respawn. Let's kill the first one, and then we'll decide, we'll portal back, or we'll go back to the graves and see if they respawn. Because if they don't respawn, I could just kill them and be done with them. We will be running through this area again, unfortunately. Let's get arrow out. Okay. The Great Star is just trivializing these bosses, these fights. Doing pretty good damage with the crit. The thing that can happen here, though, is sometimes he will get stuck into a position where you can't crit him. And I'm going to just try the Great Star, see how much damage that does. A lot less. I probably would have finished them with the other one. And then this is the problem here. Now, I do think that they hit each other. That's it. Is he going to do the work for us? Yeah, he will. Alright, let's go back to the Grace and see if they respawn. If they both respawn, we're just gonna press ahead and not bother. There are a couple interesting tidbits over here in this area right north of us. But we'll come back to those later. Nothing that we need urgently right now. Alright, so let's go back and see if that archer respawns. Yeah, he's there. It's just not worth it. We're just gonna run right through, guys. Not worth it. Fight him. And the one with the halberd is actually pretty tough. I don't know why they gave him a lot of HP. Oh, look at that. I forgot about this one here. Totally worth picking up. You know, we're level 7, so we can use those to respect the level 7. Here's our map. And now ahead of us, we have a ruin where we can get the two-handed talent. An absolutely must-have item, I think, for PvP and for PvE. But that's for when you actually can do some damage. And now we can't do shit with damage because we don't have upgraded weapons. But we're gonna get it anyways. Oh, one other thing that I looked up, by the way, and we can take a shot at that. During one of the previous streams, we got stuck on an NPC, not an NPC, one of the Horned Warriors. So what I wanted to look up is like, can you parry these guys? And apparently you can. You can parry a bunch of their attacks. So I kind of want to actually go back right now and fight this dude that just absolutely kind of ruined our day the other day. And we kind of gave up and walked away in shame. And the reason I want to kill him is because he does give us his weapon, I believe. Oh no, I can't use that. Let's see here. I think we want to play like this. Yeah, we're not that rolling. Actually still looks good. There is some synergy between this armor and the imp mask. we're really just trying to sneak through here. I'm gonna change this one to the poison one. And I should probably bring a high-level character here. We practice parrying them. But we're gonna try and see how it goes. Might be able to rot him. Well, yeah, we should be able to rot him actually. But the weapon will rot him. Here. Okay. Okay, that was early. Okay, there we go. Okay, oh my god, that is chunking here. Holy shit, okay. So we can kill him. Okay, I don't think we can parry the kick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me live, dude. I'm just being... So, they are... A lot of his attacks are very delayed. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, I'm getting the grasp of it. First try. Oh my god. Okay, so I think we can use this weapon. Let's look. Oh, 11-14. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. We absolutely can use it. It's a paired curved sword, so it gives you all the dual curved sword, movesets. But it also gives you this. It's a weapon art. That's quite a bit of reach. I think it does physical damage. I don't think you can buff these. Yeah, see, they do straight physical damage, so they kind of really excel later on in the game. But yeah, it gives us something to play with. You can also get the great sword from them. I don't know if the great sword is a guaranteed drop anywhere. Pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Alright, what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go straight through. It's not really worth it to fight them. They can kill us very easily. Especially when they spawn like this. I don't think they can climb the ladder enough. Which seems odd, but they got all the appendages to climb the ladder. There might be an item over there, but again, not anything important or worth getting. Okay, so we did it. We avenged our earlier losses. And now we know, we can totally farm these guys too. So the interesting about the Horned Warriors, you can farm their full set of armor from them, and their helmet gives you +5 to strength. So totally worth it to farm them. In fact, we can go here to the small private altar and farm the big guy that's just like right outside here. I don't remember if this one uses the big sword. And I'll have to look up if you can get the big sword as a drop from them, as a random drop. He uses the little swords. But it's basically the same guy that we just fought right now. But I'll be biased, but I love their gear. Their armor looks amazing. I think it's one of the best looking armors in the game. And that goes for all of them. So there's these guys, the Horned Warriors, then there's the Divine Bird Warrior and the Divine Beast Warrior. And you can get their armor variations from all of them, and they all look freaking amazing. The bird one is definitely the most unique one. It probably looks the best. So we will have to actually kill one of those guys up top in that new ruin that we unlocked, where I was saying we can get the, whatchamacallit, the two-handed talisman. know, at some point we're gonna have to start fighting these furnace wolves too. So here we have another NPC. This one is very aggressive. He's a pain in the ass, but he gives us his claws, so he's worth killing absolutely. Now it's ideal if you can get a sneak up on him. He kind of patrols the area over here. I don't see him right now. Is it like daytime and I have to come at night or something? Oh, it's night. Looks really bright. I totally don't see him. I hope we haven't progressed too far. Somehow he disappears. I don't think we have, but I don't see him at all. Crazy. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's drink our potion. Do this. This is so nice. Oh, shit. Oh. And he is very aggressive. Oh my god, I was like stuck in there. I could not dodge out of that. I actually think Bike's War Spear might actually be really interesting. So once we do the rock, okay, there we go. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get away. Come on, just get away from him. It's so freaking aggressive. And notice his attack pattern. It's just insane. Like he dodges out of my attack and he's immediately on me. Like afterwards. But we got him halfway down. I do believe he healed as well. So that's just a tough fight. Let me see. Where's Bike's War Spear in our inventory? This is quite a bit away from the hammer. If we go with this, maybe better to do that. So I'm kind of tempted to try this instead. We can use Millicent's prosthesis. Okay, so that gets us to that. So that would be Frost and Rocks, and then switch to Bikes, like one click away. And I'm not gonna. I actually don't think that. I mean, maybe it is. Well, we're gonna find out really quickly here. I don't think that the Rune Arc is doing as much good here. Alright, he's ahead of us. Let's see if we can get the confident. There we go. Starting off good. Now he has no poise, so this might actually work. His input rates are just incredible though. Like, can you imagine like finding somebody that had like those kinds of reactions? Like, we haven't even been able to get the frost on him. Like, he frosted and still keeps coming. I'm trying to. We do have the rod on him, don't we? This seems to be working really good though. Because the recovery is much better for us. Oh, I couldn't freaking even Bloodhound step out of it. Like, you just no. When you're aggressive like that. Okay, again we got him halfway down. We had 9 heals. I'm not healing. You know, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to let the regen do it, but that's probably just a bad idea here. I do think this setup is probably better though. It feels much much easier to get away from the game with this setup. He's over there. Let's do our stuff here. I couldn't freaking get away. He just one shot from me. There's nothing I can do. Wow. Wow, that's fucking tough. Can't even roll out. Alright, well, we might be here for a little while, guys. I mean, like, the NPC fights are just... are some of the hardest stuff that you can do in this game at low levels. That's just the reality of it. Just need a little bit of luck. Like, I thought we were doing really good in that last fight. I think I see him far away over there, yep. I'm gonna go in for that. Ah, crap. Jesus Christ, you just can't get away from it at all. And the forward momentum on his attack is just insane. Now, what's really cool about this weapon that he gives you is that, oops. He hyper armors. Like, I wish like when we use the weapon that we could get hyper armor. You don't. It's just the NPC has hyper armor. We don't get hyper armor when we use that weapon. Cause I hit him there and he just kept going right through it. It's a nice trick. Sucks for us though. Yeah, I see him. He still hit me, damn. And you see, like, he's not one-shotting us, though sometimes he's basically one-shot. If it wasn't for the shield, it would be a one-shot. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Nothing you can do. So if he hits you with the weapon art, I guess our poison's so low, and our HP is just not enough to tank it. It's GG if we get hit by the weapon art. Like the early part. I think if he catches us at the end, it's okay, but if he catches us with the beginning, we're dead. I want to try bikes next. But I mean, we still need to at least put the rod on before we switch over to bikes. Maybe get a couple bleeds. I'm pretty confident that he healed too. Oh, you got us. Oh, we might be dead. You don't really have time to use the potions and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he got the jump on us, so. That's crazy though. Well. Okay, there he is. Come on! How does he know what to do? Exactly. Jesus Christ, it is hopeless. I'm gonna have to take a short break here. Alright, I'm back. Well, we fought him a little bit now. Let's pop some rune arcs here. It's possible that the rune arcs might allow us to, tank an extra hit or something. I'm a little bit more confident now in the fight. But as you can see, there's a lot of luck involved. You just have to be lucky and not get blendered at point blank range. I just saw him and I don't see him anymore. Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh, he saw us. Now that's so much for that rune arc. We did take an extra hit though. If you use a consumable, it's GG, I guess. Fuck. That sucks. I hate it when you just die because there's nothing you can do. It just doesn't feel fair. Alright, asshole. Yeah, like, why does he get hyper? I just don't understand why he gets hyper armor on his jumps. Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. Shit! No, not even a fucking heal will work here. It's also part of the reason why you don't want to heal. Because he punishes everything. Get away from him, Jesus Christ. No! How much damage? We haven't even gotten the heal yet. Insane. Okay, we survived that somehow. Alright, I'm switching over to bikes. Let's see how that works. It would be nice if we're almost out of heals, actually. At least I got to use my heals this time. Alright. Oh, my regen is gone. That means my potion is gone too. Oh, it looks like I have a shield on, though. No. Okay, can I back up? I'm gonna go and back away here. Here's the regen. I don't know if it's possible to carry him. No, no more heals for you. I only have one. Alright, we're spacing pretty good here, but everything can come crashing down instantly. Okay. So this is not really doing me any good. The shield, because we're never at full health. I'm gonna heal. In fact, I'm gonna run away before I heal. Alright. Where is he? Behind us. There he is. Oh, did he lose track of us somehow? Did. but that's not an impact. I'm actually gonna back away here. I wanna pop my magic heal. Alright, we're gonna have to retreat. This is the closest we've come to killing him. It's cheesy as hell, but you know what? If it works, it works. Victory, guys. Absolutely insane. Yeah, that's his weapon. We can use it in the current incarnation of the build. You can see it has like this insane forward momentum. You use it one-handed too. It's actually remarkably good one-handed. And it has this ridiculous weapon art. The really neat thing about it is you can actually put Blood Flame Blade on it. Because it already has bleed. So, and then with the multi-hit, it could be quite interesting. Alright, well, that's done. Next, I think what we want to do is actually, okay, so we took care of this, we took care of that other section. We can go and kill the guy here in the ruins, but we can save that for later. That's not something we need right away. We can go pick up another grace here. So here we can get the bear roar. So the bear roar is something we can use. It will give us a huge AoE, and something we can play with, you know, outside of the dragon build. So we will want to do that eventually, but I want to actually make it over here first, so we can pick up another bead here. Not really a seed, it's a shadow tree fragment. And also get the Tholier stuff going, and make our way towards the dragon pit. I think that would be good for the stream for today. And we can go a little further in here actually. What do we want to do first? Let's do what we set out to do. It's definitely challenging doing like this. So previously we kind of went down that way. Now we're going to go up this way. Here we can pick up the Swift Spear. Pretty good weapon. It's kind of like the Short Spear that the Prophet comes with. But better in every way. Does more damage. Has better range. It's a good weapon. But I think it requires too much dex. I don't think we can use it on this character. Alright, so here we go. Another Great Unlock. Another NPC we can talk to.
Oh, you the Tarn lady led us under the Tarn. My name is I too. So, here's to new big. Well, I'm not. I'm as weak as a kid. I've always been. I'm afraid the. Sorry.
Alright, but he gives us this. The dex requirement was too high for dragon form, which is a shame.
Just give me.
Yep. Alright, then up here is going to be another blade, another cursed blade. I'm going to draw him out. I think that's it right there. Oh, it was a good idea. Nope, I got stuck. It's so hard. Really just need to get better at fighting them. I'm seeing the windows now where you can attack safely, but there's still too much attacking that they're doing in the meantime, and if you get caught, you die. We can use that. It's nice that it's not one-shotting us, I will say that. And it'll get better over time as well. As we progress the build forward and we get more shadow tree blessings, we will be able to fight them eventually. It's like so much of this fight, you're just desperately trying to get away and not being able to. They're just so aggressive. It's like no chance, really. Once you get into that rut, trying to get away and heal, it's just impossible because they're so aggressive. Here with this dog. So, like, similar to the previous fight, it's just like the shield ring is just, well, I mean, it's tanking a hit. If we used our heal successfully. Come on! Oh my god, I didn't get the crit. Can't hit him. I dodged right into that. Oh yeah, we're in trouble here. Better run. We can't fight the dog and at the same time. We're not even gonna do it. We're just gonna go past this area, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's poison or rot that we have on. I also don't remember if there's a lot of times these graveyards have enemies that give you stuff. We did manage to put the rod on it. Is he still? He must be rotted. There's the dog. We're backing up. Right about the time we started fighting the dog, the guy joined the fight. Shit! Well, that's the closest we came to killing him. I'm just gonna run right through the area, guys. I can't fight him. We're losing too many monarchs here. It's just not worth it. I mean, we can come back later and try to farm them. This is just not the most convenient one to farm either. The one at the beginning of the DLC is much nicer to fight. There's no other enemies there. Like, we got fucked by that dog there. Absolutely. I don't think there's a guide here that gives us anything extra. Alright, so let's grab this grate. Oh, you gone.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know!
Yeah, we're gonna cheat Bale in this run. We're gonna cheat Bale with poison when it's time. That is something that I do plan on doing. I've never done it before, but I hear that it's possible. But we do need to check that armor that we just picked up. It might be better than the Godskin bracelets that we're wearing, the Godslayer or whatever they are. What is our holy weapon? This thing. Alright, so here we just get an easy upgrade item. Oh yeah, let's check that armor. Go 1.73. 1.73 is the same. These look pretty good actually. I want to keep them on. So I don't understand what the purpose is of this tower. Only to be suppressed. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. What is that? A reprimand because cool. Before the reprimand right there? I think it is. And that's the cathedral behind it. And so what we want to do next is fight the dragon guy. The dragon man, and then get to the dragon pit. See how this goes. This might also again be very challenging because he is an NPC. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't really have a good feel for what to expect here. But it should be said, you know, I have another low-level character in the DLC. He is tankier, like that's for sure. So he's much more capable of surviving things. But I might actually be further now with this character than with my other. I don't remember fighting very other character. I think I just picked up like a couple of items from the DLC and just really don't need to go any further. That doesn't kill it. Cool. Alright. Let's see what that's gonna look like. I don't really know what to expect. Oh, he's just behind us. This katana, by the way, we will be able to use it. Oh shit. That's not good. I was gonna say, that's a breathly screwed. Yeah, try not to get hit by that. That hit stun on that was insane. It was delayed. Heal. Let's jump that. Way to get a hit in. He's easier to fight than the other guy, that's for sure. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Ancient dragon. Yeah, no, we're not fighting you. So off to the dragon pit, and he's at the bottom of the dragon pit for a legit boss fight, but they were summoned, so it just triggered like the fight. That one-on-one there, I think, was harder. And there is a magma worm here as well, which we can try killing. But I think for now, we're gonna go and do a few invasions here. See how that goes. This is far enough progress for now. So it is Friday right now. It is early in the day. I intend to stream again tonight. So we're probably gonna do another late stream. Okay, let's set up our character for invasions. Yeah, we can buy some more streams. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go and pick up some volcanic rocks while we're trying to invade. We'll do a few tours down the river here because we're running out of the ability to make volcano pots. And now that we can have strings too, that we can make the rope pots, which are very good for like when you get aggressive teams to chase you. Let's see how that goes. Oh, we're invading right away. So we're pretty desperate for rune arcs now. And you can see in the DLC we just chomped through them. I think I was up to like 100 rune arcs at some point. But since we got into the DLC, we just keep dying so much. The having the rune arcs is good. Obviously, we're not going to try to be assholes about it. Okay. These guys are over there. I don't know when I can. Can I? I don't think I can jump down here without killing myself. Oh, there's still some enemies here. I don't appreciate these guys. Just immediately, okay, so they're gonna want to do their too long. Do that again, please. Did we get a blue here? Almost got him. I'm gonna summon. Doesn't matter. I think we dragged that fight out way too long. Let's actually leave it, and we can go and pick up our rocks. Like try to invade. Oh my god, almost killed me. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Let me get through. Why am I hearing on that? I think it's just an HP scare. It's nice that the box are kind of like clumped up, and sometimes they give you more than one. You can get as many as 3 sometimes. And go pick up. So they're pretty quick to farm. There we go. Triple right there. I don't know what's more efficient to just like farm in this area here, because there's like a whole bunch of rocks right here in this area. I'm fighting great. course, now I'm not seeing any of them. Alright, we have 166. Do another board. I think it's like 2 or 3 of them per bot. Trying not to get nuked. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing this. It feels quick enough though. And we're waiting for invasions while we do this. Funny how we got an invasion on the first attempt earlier. And nothing since. What's this? Log over there. Oh, what are we at now? 277, so we picked up more than 100 for a single trip. That's good. And it's the fact that there's just multiples of them. Yeah, that was just luck really. I mean, they usually give you quite common to get a couple. Getting triples is pretty rare. Oh, somebody to invade, huh? But they're taking a sweet time with the invasion. How are we doing now? 411. Yeah. That's good. There we go. What's going on over here? You guys beating up my friends? Kirk. You're gonna fight me with a torch? Oh, that worked. You're not dodging out of that. Good. Do I have a weapon that's long enough? Yeah. We got a weapon that's fine. Guy's facing by him. I like this guy actually. He's fighting well. Yeah, I feel bad for that one, but what are you gonna do? Now we can go to the mountaintops and farm for the fire flowers over there. With the other pots we like making. I'm even convinced what's actually going to be good on this build when we actually do get to our end game. The pots. I mean, the volcano pots will be fine. They do so much damage at low level. Alright, off we go for another invasion. See how that goes. That looks like a moonlight greatsword. Oh, that person might be over level. Where's the host? Oh, so much for that. That's a shame. I'm not sure if it was a moonlight greatsword, but it looked like it. I don't think you can do moonlight greatsword at very low levels like these. But again, like the hosts could have like 20 levels on it, and their phantoms could have another 5 or 6 levels on top, so kind of hard to tell sometimes, you know. Like I've been surprised that, you know, at this base level, how many Stormveil invasions we get. A lot of people, I guess, do end up going to Stormveil very early, like without even doing like the Weeping Commencement or whatnot. It has to be. Because I always thought you'd have to be like level 20 to get Stormveil invasions. But no, we're doing it here. I guess it's just because of the invasion brackets and the way they line up. I think we definitely have enough volcanic rocks now for the time being. That was pretty quick to farm those. Let's check out what we're dealing with here in terms of counter. Oh, we're invading. Give me these rocks. Okay, they're at or near the grids, but there they are, actually. Big boys down here. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I did not see multiple people, so I don't understand what's going on here.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Where are they? Did they take the elevator up? Maybe they did.
Hey!
Yeah, they must have taken the elevator up. Okay, well, getting cooperators. Interesting. Pearl and someone doesn't cooperate. Well, I guess we go up and see what happens. We have Endure somewhere nearby. Interesting sound.
Hey!
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 And you look like you might be jonesing for a fight. Here, another cooperator. Oh, jeez. Oh, I died. I shouldn't have went light on him. That's unfortunate. Maybe we get to invade them again. Who knows? They are dry fingered. That's interesting. See how many rocks we have now. 540. Alright, we're doing good here. Okay, I don't understand that. Yeah. Must be trying to invade somebody we have blocked. That has those blocked. Let's move over to this area. That was also interesting because we got the message that they were unable to summon the cooperator, but then they summoned in. I didn't see in between anything changing. That was a little bit odd right there. Fire Blossom. Iceland. Oh, is that the same guys that we fought earlier? It is the same guys that we fought earlier. Hey. Maybe we can establish peaceful relations. Let's see.
Hey!
These guys are cool. I mean, they backed off earlier. Can we leave him some crabs or something? It's a pretty guy. I guess they're not interested in my gifts. I'm gonna let them go. They seem to just be honest co-opers. Trying to get through the game. No, we're desperate for root arcs, but we're not that desperate. We're gonna have to call it a stream soon, actually. I have some people coming over here, and I don't want to be streaming when they're over here. So I need to find out what is the most optimal route for these though. Because here you only get one fire blossom per flower. I think we can conduct like maybe a dozen or a couple dozen per run between the decorator and the merchant up here. So I'm wondering if there's a more efficient way of doing this. It feels like there probably is. Maybe we just need to keep running. the Rhyme Growers, by the way, I think they're good for us. They can be used to make those berries that heal for it. Which become really handy when you're fighting the Furnace Golems in the DLT. Because a lot of times, you know, Torrent will take the fire damage and you won't get hit. So having heal specific for Torrent is actually helpful there. I think that's pretty much the only time where it's useful in the game. I don't really fight very much on horseback anyways. I know that the game makes it possible for the character to fight on horseback, but I don't really like it. Oh shit, he one-shot me. I was trying to put my shield ring on. Would have been useful, I guess. Oh, there goes the rune arc right there. Unforge. We also really need to progress, I think, in the stewards. In the regular game. Oh. I guess let's put our ring on. Hopefully he won't one-shot us right now, though. I mean, we don't have the rune arc anymore, so he might still one-shot us. I didn't get my runes there. I don't think I had any. Come on. Oh, I'm heavy rolling. But finding ways to screw this up. So that's also not enough to avoid the one shot. Okay. We're trying to invade here anyways, so I think it's this that made us heavy. Yep. Right on the cut off. Let's see if you can one-shot us now. That's all. Oh, he knocked it down already. We don't have to do that anymore. Oh, we're gonna have to redo that. We're not gonna fight two of them. Oh, we're invading. We don't have a compass up in there. There are two of them. Okay. There's just two of them. Let's see what we get here. We do have our bleed holes about. Now you fucking lag. Jeez. It spaced that perfectly. That one. Fucking fuck you, dumbass. That's interesting. You could see the dragon's eyes right there. Get away from that. I don't know if we'll get the runes for that guy. No telling what level he was. He wasn't doing anything fancy, but he's probably low level. Alright. How are we doing on the fire blossoms? 149. That gives us quite a few bombs that we can make. think we're good for now. There we go. 75 bombs. This dragon, right? Oh. One step up here per second while it waits to invade. Nope. Like just in time for the invasion. I do love this fashion though. I think those are the guys that killed us earlier. Oh no. No, man. GG, guys.
Hey!
We have died twice to these dudes. That would have been a good place to fight them down here, though. Died like an idiot right there. That was pretty funny. Let's take off that dragon breath. I mean, actually, dragon breath is kind of useful, but we have a better thing that we can use to excite people into fighting. Yeah, this is good enough. I'm also almost tempted to take off the big one, the old plane. So we have a use for it. I have to keep trying to invade somebody that we're blocked with. Compass. Oh, Buddhas. What Buddhas is gonna do for us. I have a feeling like they might be above us. Yeah. Above us or below us? Let's make sure that they're not below us before we go any further. Oops, you're getting your ass fucking handed to you. Maybe they are below us. I don't know. I hear them. Yeah, they're above us. They're up here fighting the Banished Knights. Let's see where we spawn. We might just have to wait for them. Chances of getting, yeah, we're gonna have to. same spawn point, so they're like right up here above us. But this is where the game chooses to spawn us. Now I am kind of starting to see the need for a good AoE, like the bear war. Hunter's getting his ass handed to him. Okay, Hunter died. I think Brutus is gonna die too, actually. Try again. Oh no, he died. Shit. We might have lost the rune arc there. The connection error, even though the host died. That sucks. That was a lost rune arc and all that time. How was I supposed to know that dude was gonna freaking commit Sudoku? We could try to kill somebody with our newly acquired weapon, like the claws and the palm blast. We should infuse the claws with something. Palm blast, we already have. Like, claws, I think we can. It might be better keying. Let's see here. It comes with its own freaking actual war, so. We're losing 9 and gaining 9. This is basically a washout. We'll keep them on infused for now. Yeah, we can get rid of the Swift Spear. The 26 dex for it is a very good weapon. As far as spears go, spears are just not really very good in this game. I mean, they could be under certain circumstances, and the dual spear moveset is kind of like still bullshit. It is it used to be much more common that you would encounter like dual knocking out of players. It's okay, it used to do a lot more damage than it. They nerfed it, so it's not as good now as it used to be. It's still okay. The main issue with spears though, especially like one-handed single spear, is that it just doesn't do enough voice damage. When you get later into the game, like people typically can counter it very easily. Power right through that moveset. Early on, not so much, so it might be okay at these low levels. I mean, we're gonna have the spear on our build eventually because that's one of the few things we can use, like the basic spear that the Prophet comes with. But yeah, we'll get there. We're actually almost there. And we've worked our way to the Dragon Pit. I think in the next episode we might tackle the Dragon Pit and then work our way down to the Cerulean Coast. Yeah, heck, we could even go to the Cerulean Coast now. Maybe while we're doing invasions we can go and make a run for some stuff. There is a boss to fight down there in the Alarak River though. Not really a boss, but one of the Ulcerated Tree Spirits. I think he's treated as a regular enemy, but he's still basically a boss. But for us, you know, everything's a boss. Alright, let's see what we get here. Might call it quits after this one. I think in 2 hours. I have some other stuff I need to do. And like I said, I'm expecting people to come over here. Pinky. That's cute. Ooh, there's Pinky. Oh, there's 3 of them. Kind of cool. There are no enemies that can help us here, though. But we're gonna want to do like. Yeah, let's see what we get here. Okay, so that guy has brought the party of the year. Yana. Alright, good. Yana's doing some serious damage. Yeah, this guy is cool. One of them is not ganking. Okay, no, he changed his mind. Can I drag them back into where the Logur lights are? Oh. Don't bow at me, assholes. Yeah, we're very squishy.
Hey!
Oh, that sucked. 3v1 is tough. Like, the one guy wasn't ganking at first, but then he joined in. It was too late. The guy with the magic was doing good damage. I don't know if he was over leveled. He could have been. Yeah, we should be able to reinvade those. We could get our revenge. I don't know if you can turn off the dry finger in this game while you have your, like, you could summon in your third teammate, turn it off. Maybe possible. It's just the way that this game implemented that. The Conquer's told me what we're talking about. It's just absolute crap. Like we would be able to. Are they coming?
What's that gonna be?
Yeah.
So they're
Already? That's very interesting. They go down. It did. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck this person. There were two of them. In that invasion. Yeah, let's just block them so we don't have to invade again. People. That looked like a very, very deliberate disconnect right there.
Unused to this aged nervous.
Yeah, so I was thinking earlier when we invaded those three that we fought through and back to over here, that maybe I can drag it to the mausoleum, because there's some mausoleum lights there. I don't think they brought it down yet. We didn't make it. Game. Look at invasion. There's gotta be people. We know there's people, but yeah, it's just one of the issues with this game, you know. Freaking From Software just kind of ruined the game for PvP purposes. And what sucks, you know, like this is the thing with Elden Ring. You know, Elden Ring, I think, is the best game from Software. Probably. You know, by far. The potential is so high. You know? And then they screwed it up. And it's just like a series of minor infractions that they committed that just basically makes the game almost unplayable. Like, I've really been enjoying doing this low-level playthrough. You know, from the challenge perspective. But also, you know, from the PvP perspective. It's been kind of cool. See, like, look, we're in frickin' Stormvale. Somebody died. Spanish Night 1. Like, I've been enjoying this, but like before this, there was a time where I was pretty frustrated with this game. I didn't really play as much. think I need to do like a episode or like a clip, not really an episode, but just a clip of my gripes against Elden Ring, issues that are wrong with it. Like there's so many of them, but it's especially evident in our PvP and like some of the stuff that's just really broken. Just even like the nature of the victims, how they're handled. Blues just stuck in this game. Like they made sense in Dark Souls 3, or in Dark Souls in general, because there you can invite single hosts, and really just they were just embered going through the game. They weren't necessarily looking for invasions, but you could invade them. So there, the blues made sense because hey, they go up and protect the host from invaders. This environment just doesn't exist in this game, because every host that gets invaded deliberately has to open themselves up for invasions, either by using the counter stun or by summoning teammates. So there's almost never a case where you're going to invade a solo host, and you can, like if they disable the counter stun as soon as you enter. Which is again another, like the disabling of the counter stun, like that would be such a simple thing to fix from software. But the only way you should be able to disable a counter stun is if you sit in the graves or die. That's it. Like once you enable it, it should be on. So long as there's invaders in the world, you shouldn't be able to disable it. But that's just like one minor thing. One minor thing that just makes invasions infuriating, because it puts invaders in an environment where now you're dealing with a host that could be rune-marked, that could summon blues, that deliberately invited you into their world, and wants to duel, or wants to duel in a 3v1, and you'll never get any help at all. So it just creates an environment that's just like absolutely silly. And why? There's no good explanation for that. Like why From Software chose to implement it. That's like one small feature of the game that's kind of ruins invasions. Invasion here, I want to kind of end the stream. We're not getting much action at all. The action that we've gotten has been questionable at best. Yeah, we died a couple times in 3v1s, and there was one time where we committed to Logur. That could be like the people that we just blocked. Maybe they're back online now, playing with their friends. Trying to meet them. But we've been getting them a lot. We invaded these guys earlier. They were over there. Eventually the host died. That was the rune arc that we lost, because the host died. But we could not get to their level. Oh wait, I guess you got to their level this time. Let's pop up here. Yeah, I mean, that was deserved. GG, that guy. Well, we've lost twice to those guys now. That was an awful connection to that hunter. I'd say she fixed that too. No telling. But that was a horrendous connection. I just died from lag there. It must have hit me when he came close, and I just didn't see him animate or anything. We were fully buffed up, but we weren't protected against magic, so his damage came quickly. Unfortunate. Read Lamaga. Oh, what are we looking at here? Okay, we are looking at some of these things. Oh, that one doesn't count. It's too bad we couldn't lock off the other guy. I think the host actually pulled off. I don't think that we actually knocked him. We have made a few winners. Yeah, I'm thinking the next stream, which is probably going to be tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to press towards through the Dragon Pit, into Charleston Grave, and try to get to the Lamenter. I'm really curious how that's going to go. We get lucky and kill it, but I think that's going to be one of the big challenges in the game. This playthrough. Lamenter would be the big thing we want to unlock. The other thing is we need to go get the Cerulean Coast. once we get the Cerulean Coast, there's a few things that we can unlock there. We can get another hefty pot, with more Shadow Tree fragments. What is our blessing right now? We're at 8. We're still quite, we got quite a way to go. We got more blessings. I think once you get to 12, the amount of defense that you get tapers off. Kind of like a soft hit where you can go all the way up to 20. And we will be trying to get all on this character before we roll into like New Game Plus. I don't think we're going to beat the DLC. There's like no reason to beat with it other than to get his incantation. But yeah, Radon, Mikola Radon, like the Council of Radon is like outside of the scope of my playthrough. But I think I do want to go into New Game Plus, pick up another set of new seals. Like another Dragon Communion seal. And another one of each one. Boosting ones, like the Giants one. Come on, game. Give me one good invasion so we can have the stream. Yeah, I guess it's just not meant to be. Alright, well, think about it, guys. We'll call it here. Thanks to everybody. If you watch these videos, you know, and you like them, please give me a like, maybe drop a comment. And then we're going to see you guys.